name's guys, Nexas here, and welcome back to Destiny 2. And in today's video, guys, we're going to be here with some weaponry to go over. And I know I've been away for quite some time, but it's honestly, I've just been so busy, okay? I've been waiting for the new stuff to come out. It isn't out yet. We got 2 weeks, of course, until the next sort of, I'd say, gear or season comes. But one of the things that is going to be coming out today is going to be the twab with so much information. And we got some information which I'm not too happy with. I kind of understand, but my god, the Devil's Rune is getting a rework, and I mean a full-on rework. They're changing kind of how it works. Basically, you'll see on the screen what they're doing. So they're getting rid of this kind of weird charge up you kind of do with it. So obviously when you tap the trigger with this and then release, you could shoot single bullets. Felt a little awkward. They're changing that up now, so it's no longer going to have that shoot and release. It's just going to shoot like a normal sidearm. It's going to get the kind of cryosthesia treatment where when you get a kill or whatever, or if you pick up a fire spite, you will be able to activate its second mode, which will be the laser beam that the whole Devil's Rune is kind of known for. I like the change obviously on the trigger release, because I will say when you try to shoot with it, it can be a little bit sticky fingered, awkward, but man, you're taking away the laser beam. Taking away the laser beam and locking it behind a goddamn freaking requirement like a kill or something. Oh my god, they're massacring my boy. The fun, the boomstick Devil's Rune, man. It's so fun to run around as laser beam people. It's like one of the only primaries that can full on just one tap people pretty quickly. I mean, obviously you got like no and stuff. Okay, we got some other weapons, okay? But we're gonna showcase exactly what this is like in some PvP right now. Showcase what the laser beam's like. So without further ado, let's go in with the Devil's Rune sidearm. Alrighty, so we are going to be, of course, going in with the little Devil's Rune, guys. You know, nades are at enemies, not the freaking wall, but we're going to be going in with Devil's Rune, showcasing exactly why this is just an absolute fun weapon. I wouldn't say it's an absolute beast. Some people are actually insane with this, and this can actually wreck. And oh my god, if he wasn't lagging his balls up, I kill him. So that's the laser beam. Hold down left trigger, you can shoot basically a primary laser beam. You can crit with it as well. Obviously, use up my jimmy jams. I ain't freaking the headshot in that, but when you're gonna get it going, oh, you'll see the damage. It can be really, really juicy. It's just so much fun. And this is how you normal shoot. You can kind of see it is a little bit, I'd say, awkward, because when you do shoot with it, it kind of wants to charge it and you have to release to shoot. So it's not exactly hit scan. Oh my god. Oh, you are laggy balls. Why are you all lagging? This is connection based. Connection based, and everyone's lagging their tits off. But yeah, it's not really hit scan, it's more kind of on release, and that's what they are changing. They're getting rid of that, so that will fire kind of normally. And oh, baby, just got absolutely one tap. But they're going to make this normal sort of sidearm and everything, which is, as I said, kind of cool. And that's a freaking show yours, but it's kind of cool they're doing that. But at the expense of losing my laser beam of freaking death every time I want to use it by just charging. It is kind of sad. As I said, if they made it kind of like Lord of Wolves, where you could obviously just only have the charge or only have the single fire, that would be fine. And buddy, oh my god, take it. Oh, he actually freaking depressed me. Oh my god. But guys, can we all just leave me alone? I got the boomstick and he disappeared. Look how cool this is. Just no scoping with a laser beam like this. Oh, such a sick ass weapon. And it's a sidearm too, so we all know the sidearm freaking meta is there. The sidearm meta, sidearm meta, sidearm meta. We get this guy. Oh, the sidearm. There we go. 58 a crit. That's how much damage this does. This actually, it could be a really good weapon for people to kind of fire like this, like normally. It actually can absolutely rail. So when you get rid of that little, I'd say, delay for the charging sort of thing on release, this could be absolutely cracked out its mind. And buddy, can you... How are you not dead? What? Where's my laser beam going? Man, if they are going to make the laser beam a freaking kill requirement or fire spite requirement, they are going to have to buff that damage, because there's no way I'm going into PvP and not being able to one-shot consistently with the laser if I got to get a kill to get it and no one's there. But sometimes you just got to charge up, blow your load, even if there's no one there. And oh, he's 1 HP. God. Yeah, they're going to have to make that laser an absolute freaking one-tap. The best way to kind of look at the changes, and oh, my kills got robbed. I mean, I didn't hit him once, but I got robbed, okay? But the best way to kind of look at these changes is that it's going to be, oh, he got bursted, but it's going to be like the cryosthesia. Cryosthesia is pretty much the exact same. There's so many muchachos here. But if you get a kill with that, obviously, alternate reload, then you can just freeze a guy, which is basically a guaranteed second kill. So I do like that, and how are neither... Oh my god, how did I kill either of them? And as I said, I do like cryosthesia. It's really cool. A lot of people do like to use it. It's in the top slot. So it's kind of turning into that, but at least with cryosthesia, you know, when you reload and you free, like you have free shot. Oh, fusion v fusion. We traded. But you know you're going to get that freeze on them, which is guaranteed pretty much kill, unless you kind of whiff your second shot, whatever. But you're pretty much going to kill them, and you can kind of work off that. This being like the laser beam like this, where you just put the half H freaking P, and buddy, yo, my man just freaking fight me, and now he's got to fight me around this corner. Yo, guys, my team is over there just jiggling around the place. Come on, boys. But yeah, Cryostasia kind of guarantees you like a kill if you get that freeze off, and it's a one-shot, so even if you miss, you can kind of dip. This one, you gotta commit. You gotta commit to that freaking laser beam. Like, you get that going, if you try to shoot someone with it, you gotta like run away or like jiggle a corner with it. You have to commit, and oh my god, I didn't have to commit there, to be honest. That was a freaking bubble. I was never killing that, but it's just, oh my god, I didn't get my freaking load off in time. But yeah, that's what you have to do with it. You just gotta charge it up, commit to it, which is obviously a lot different to Cryostasia. So I am excited PvE wise what this is gonna become, because it's gonna be an absolute freaking beast. But I will say, oh, we killed a super, and was under a super. No, it was a shoulder bash. I'm such an idiot. But yeah, I will say I'm excited for the changes for PvE, but PvP, man, just being able to do that. I'm losing that because they want to buff this PvE. I'm losing that sort of nonsense. Like, look at this. Oh my god, it's so fun. There's one little ass laser beam that just destroys them, and if you want, you can't shoot normally. And no, I would have killed him if I didn't get tag teamed. But yeah, for the PvPers that love their Devil Rune, those like really weird, you know, niche Devil Rune PvPers, you're gonna be kind of pissed with this. I'm not gonna lie, because you won't be able to do that anymore. I'm so dead. But you won't be able to do stuff like that anymore, really. I mean, they could make it a little bit easier in PvP, maybe to activate, maybe not off kills, or just be off hits or something, but and the fire spike requirement is such a weird one. I do kind of understand for armor 3.0 or whatever, or they're trying to incorporate it into builds. But it is just kind of weird, I'm not going to lie. And as I said, be losing this ability to kind of just laser beam people, it's going to be so sad. Obviously, as I said, as far as the sidearm goes, 58 a crit is actually really, really nice. But I mean, a lot of sidearms do the same damage, and it's a stun shot, so you can actually blast me around this corner. God, I was so screwed. But yeah, it is a massacre. I'm not gonna lie. For PvP, this is a definite massacre. I know there is buffs coming PvE, but PvP, it's a pure massacre to my boy. My sidearm meta it's getting sloshed. Oh man, have you ever played against people who use this sort of weapon? Obviously, you've got the freaking strong one that people used to use as well, the final warning. But you ever played against a warlock who flies in the air with this thing that absolutely beams you? Oh, how do I not kill him? He's 1 HP. But that is a build that can actually get you some success. Warlock floating in the air with the air rises or heat rises and just railing people with this weapon. It's actually a nasty build. Oh, there's a Cryostasia there, though. You think you can just kill my buddy right in front of my... Oh my god, I missed. Oh my god, thank god we got teammates, because I'm absolute ass at this game. But yeah, here's the Devil's Rune, as I said. Laser beam, it is going to be getting changed, of course, when the Edge of Fate comes out. Obviously, it's becoming more of a Cryostasia kind of weapon and everything, which is kind of sad, but just remember, go out and try it out, guys. Go out, you have 2 weeks. Go away, take it out for a spin. It's like putting old Yeller down. Take it out for a spin, give him his last run in the sun, because Edge of Fate, he's getting freaking sent to the farm. He's getting sent straight to that freaking sunset farm. Well, that is it for me, and of course, the Devil's Rune sidearm itself. And guys, as I always say, there's a freaking sidearm meta. Right now, I can't aim for crap, so the sidearm meta isn't exactly swinging full swing, but I will say the Devil's Rune, it's super fun. I mean, the laser beam of death is just so freaking cool. It's such a unique sort of exotic. This was an absolute blast. It's honestly one of the most fun exotics I've ever used in Destiny. It was an absolute blast. The changes are going to make a massive difference to how it works and everything, obviously. The laser beam is going to be locked behind like the fire spike requirement or a kill requirement or whatever, so it does kind of suck in that sense. But as I said, PvE, this thing's gonna be an absolute machine. Ignition on kills and Scorch and just hits with the laser. Oh, this could be absolutely insane in some good builds and everything like that. So yeah, I will say Devil's Rune. The changes do scare me. They are kind of massacring this in PvP, and I will say I think this will just not really be used PvP unless they make the laser an absolute freaking beast in PvP. But like, if you're gonna use a sidearm like this, you're gonna use Cryostasia. But in PvE, this weapon's gonna be absolutely cracked out once the changes come around. So I mean, you take some, you lose some, you win some. You know, you lose some in PvP, but you win some PvE. So overall, Devil's Rune sidearm meta, it will still be there in other sidearms, but PvP, I don't think the Devil's Rune sidearm meta is gonna be a thing anymore. But regardless, if you like the video, trust like, and we see more content, subscribe, fantastic day, and hopefully I'll see you in the next collective in the next one.